Andrew, Shannon Group, which includes the airport, Shannon Commercial Property and Shannon Heritage, it's just completed its full first year of trading after being granted independence. How has that full year been?
Yeah, it's been very successful. We've posted some good results and some strong profits. I suppose across the three business units, there's lots of change going on, which is important to drive the businesses forward. On the airport side, we're trying to focus on growing our commercial revenues, but also growing passenger numbers, and that comes from tourism and it comes from businesses. On the property side, we're looking at redevelopments, particularly here in the Shannon Free Zone. So we've just got planning permission for a new 50,000 square foot office block, for example.
Excellent.
And then on the heritage side, what we're trying to do is grow that pie. So as you know, we are running the GPO. We're also looking after Malahide, and we are in the middle of developing a big master plan for Bunratty Castle and Folk Park. And we added a new entrance area, a new retail shop there also. So it's a very kind of broad and diverse business. There's lots of aspects of growth that we're focusing on. We're very excited for the future, and I mean, we have a very supportive shareholder in the government, and our stakeholders in the region are hugely important to that too.
Excellent. And in terms of the airport, how has 2016 been in terms of passenger numbers and in terms of new routes?
Yeah, so 2016 we've seen a lot of capacity growth. So we're up about 4% year to date. A lot of new capacity on London, into the States, new capacity, and a lot of routes maturing. So some of the newer Ryanair routes that we gained in 2014 are maturing nicely. So all in all, it's been a positive year, and we're looking forward to more growth.
Great. And of course, Shannon Group is a major driver of the economy here in the Midwest. What initiatives are currently underway to help encourage more regional development into the Shannon area?
Yeah, so I think, I mentioned the stakeholders earlier, and really it's trying to galvanise all that support from, whether it be all the county councils from Galway to Limerick to Clare, Tipperary, Kerry. I think Falch Ireland have played a big role in that with the Wild Atlantic Way. Tourism Ireland have been hugely supportive with their award-winning cooperative marketing structures that they put in place, and that really does support what we do on the ground with airlines, but equally what we do with tour operators in our heritage business, and trying to grow traffic into the region, and valuable traffic that stays, that spends money and has an economic impact. So we see ourselves as an element of the glue to trying to kind of galvanise all those stakeholders together, and we've had a pretty successful year at doing it, but I think there's always more to do on that front, and you always have to push hard to get your fair share.
Exactly, and lots more potential in the pipeline. You mentioned flights from the UK into the Shannon area, and obviously we're all conscious of Brexit and the implications of Brexit. How do you think that will pan out, and will that impact on any of the routes from the UK into Shannon?
Yeah, I think it's early to tell. I mean, it's certainly a big part of our business. It's over 40% of our business in terms of traffic. I think what's important for us is to just monitor where the risks are, stay close to our stakeholders, the businesses locally, and understand what the issues are on the ground, and try and react to that. I suppose the lack of value in sterling to euro at the moment would be a concern. So inbound traffic on a leisure basis may choose to go elsewhere to find that value. That's a concern, and we would certainly see that in already in terms of some of our retail businesses. But equally, what we're hoping for is that it'll throw up some opportunities for us as well. So duty free is a very good example.
Absolutely.
Will that come back into play? And over time, as stability comes to the reality of Brexit, maybe that foreign exchange issue will fall away, and we'll reach a natural level between the two currencies.
Exactly. I think it's the volatility, isn't it, at the moment between the currencies that is kind of a little upsetting. And Shannon Airport, it's got nearly 2 million people that travel through it each year. What are the growth plans for the future?
Sure. Well, I suppose we want to aggressively target growth in all our markets. So you mentioned the UK. We still feel there's some growth to be had there. The North Atlantic is continuing to prove successful for us, so we see more growth through that this year. It's also a good market in terms of inbound leisure, so there's good value add for the economy. So we're focusing on that, and equally in terms of commercial spends, we like to continue to try and push that with retail, new food and beverage outlets. We've just invested €1 million in our transit lounge in terms of upgrading the look and feel, and passengers hopefully over the next couple of years will see more of that change. It's great to talk about change and deliver change in terms of passenger numbers, but we also want to physically change the asset and improve it.
Exactly, and constantly improve the experience.
Yeah.
Andrew, thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck. Shannon Group, certainly it's a key part of the economy in the Midwest, and we wish you every success going forward.
Great. Thank you, Owen.